Hi friends, welcome back to your grammar sessions here at your own learning platform, Learn Forward. And in your grammar book, the Grammar Hub for Grade 8 by Feathercap, the next chapter we are going to do is chapter number 4, in which we'll be knowing in detail about adjectives. Yes, you know that what are adjectives. So let's see what do we have here. A review exercise for you. Match the adjectives with suitable nouns. So can you just match them quickly? Okay, yes. Cloudy morning, that's perfect. Famous, actor, good. Useful, advice, very nice. You are going perfect. Homeless, oh, you got stuck here. Homeless, family. That means a family that has no shelter to live. Okay, then coming to next is comfortable, chair, perfect. And industrial area, and you go perfect in that matching. So let's go ahead on our journey on adjectives. So let's first recall what are adjectives. Adjectives are the words that describe a noun or a pronoun, right? So they just describe, they give the description how a noun or a pronoun is. Fine. So we have the different kinds of adjectives. We have already done adjectives of quality. What is an adjective of quality? That tells you how something is, how a noun is. Can you give some examples? Okay, good. Very good. Short. Yes, that's nice. I can hear sweet from you. Very good. Dark. Yes. So these are the adjectives. Oh, rough also you want to say. And there are endless, right? So let's move to the next. Adjectives of quantity. Adjectives, yes, you are giving that right. Much. Much is the perfect adjective of quantity. What are adjectives of quantity? They tell you how much some noun is, right? Then adjectives of number. These two are actually telling, these are quantifiers, and adjective of number is used to tell how many, right? If you say little, that is the adjective of quantity, but few is the adjective of number. That means something that you can count, and in case of quantity, you cannot count. Coming to possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives tell you whose. They give an answer to whose, right? And if you remember when we were doing pronouns, I told you my is not, although it is a possessive word. Her is a possessive word. Your is a possessive word. Are is a possessive word without s. Then there is also a possessive word without s. All these are possessives, but they were not pronouns. I taught you there. What are they? They are actually possessive adjectives. Whenever you try to speak a word, they will always be followed by a noun. So you have to remember that whenever we have possessive words, if they are followed by a noun, they are definitely adjectives. If they are alone, they are not followed by a noun, then they are possessive pronouns that we have done in the previous chapter. Coming to next is demonstrative adjectives. So they give an answer to which? So here also, just like demonstrative pronouns, the words are same, children. This, that, these, those, same words. But what is the difference? These words here are followed by a noun. Then they are adjectives. If they do not follow, if they are not followed by a noun, then they are demonstrative pronouns, right? Coming to next, interrogative adjectives. Yes, very good. They are question words. And the same, question words should be followed by a noun to be interrogative adjectives. Otherwise, they are interrogative pronouns. Coming to next is the participle adjective. What is the participle adjective? It is the ing form of verb actually, which behaves like an adjective. For example, if I say, I saw a barking dog. So there I am telling the quality of dog, How was the dog? It was a barking dog. Now, barking is an action also, and in my sentence, it is telling the quality also. It is describing the dog also. How was the dog? Right? So, in that case, it gives a participle adjective. Right? So, I love to see your smiling face. What type of face? Smiling face. So, smile itself is a verb. Here it is acting as an adjective also. That is why it is a participle adjective. It is such an engaging story. So it is engaging is a verb, it's an action, and then it is defining the describing the story also. So it's behaving like an adjective. That is why it is here the participle adjective. So this is participle, PLE, participle adjective, right? And then we have these ing forms of verbs are the participles, they are the present participles. And if you remember, right from grade 4, we start learning the three forms of verb. That is the present tense, the past tense, past form, and the past participle form. So that past participle form, the third form of verb, is also one of the participles, and that also gives us the verb plus adjective. Like I have the drunken truck driver. So how was the truck driver? He was drunken. So this here is the participle because it is an adjective and it is a verb also, right? Next is that is a completely ruined monument. So monument is being described and ruin itself is an action. It is a verb. So ruined here is verb plus adjective. So verbal adjectives are called participles. If it is the ing form, that becomes your present participle. The ed, t, en, these forms, the third form, that is your past participle. So I hope this new thing introduced to you and you are comfortable with all the other kinds that we have been learning from grade 4 onwards. So can we move ahead now? Okay. Underline the adjectives and mention the kind of each of the underlined words. So you have to underline the adjectives. Yes, first my brother won the first prize. A few vehicles were parked outside the conference hall. Yes, few. Whose presentation did the judges pick? Whose? Perfect. These answers are lengthy but easy to understand. Okay, these. Any other? Just see, it's not that you will just stop when you see one adjective. There can be more than one adjective in the sentence. Find out, find out. Yes, lengthy and easy. Perfect. Next, my friend Vikrant is visiting me this afternoon. This. Yes. Any other adjective? That's in the beginning. My friend. Whose friend? My friend. Coming to next. No stone was left unturned. Yes, no, no stone. And then anything else? This is unturned. This is your participle form, right? So now let's see what kind of adjectives are these. First prize, this is your number. Yes, which number? Do you remember? Cardinal and ordinal numbers. So is this cardinal adjective or ordinal? C stands for counting. It's not counting, it is position. So this is not cardinal, this is ordinal number, right? So you can say ordinal number adjective. Next, few. Vehicles we can count. Few is again number. Good. Next, who's present? Yes, that's a question word. Perfect. So it is interrogative. Coming to next. These, that is demonstrative. Very good. And what about the other two? Yes, they are describing, they are giving the quality. So both of them are adjectives of quality. Very, very good. Next is my friend, possessive. And what about this? Yes, that is demonstrative again. Coming to next, no stone. What is no? Can you count stones? Yes, we can count. So that is countable. That means no is the adjective of number. This is how you find out if you get stuck up. Okay. So it is the adjective of number, and unturned, as I have already told, this is your past participle adjective. Fine. So I hope this is clear to you, all the different kinds of adjectives. Let's move ahead and we'll be learning about position of adjectives. How and where do you place the adjectives in a sentence? Based on this, we have two types, two positions. We have attributive position where the adjective is placed just before the noun, and the second is predicative position where the adjective is placed after the verb in the sentence, right? So let's see how. Shivam is a generous boy. So here this is placed before the noun it is describing. Generous is describing boy, it's placed before this. This is called the attributive position. And if we say Deepa seems ill today, what's your adjective here? Ill is the adjective, right? It is describing Deepa, but can you see it is placed after the verb? Okay, so this is called the predicative position. So we can place adjective at these two places, the attributive position. So moving ahead, we have order of adjectives. What do you mean by order of adjectives? Sometimes while describing a noun or a pronoun, you have more than one adjective to describe that, and then those adjectives cannot be written in any order. They have to follow a proper order. Now what order? For that we have to classify adjectives into different categories. Categories in the sense they are not the kinds, they are actually the descriptions. What are those descriptions? We have adjectives in these descriptions. D, determiner. O is for opinion. S is for size. Then comes age. Then comes shape. Then comes color. Then comes origin. Then comes material. And last but not the least is purpose. So whenever or whichever adjectives we are using, they can be put under any of these categories. And this order is to be followed. So first of all, you have to write the determiner out of those adjectives. What are determiners? The words like and the articles, the possessives, my, your, these words are covered under determiners. Then comes your opinion. How do you feel about that? Is it soft? Is it good? Is it bad? It is small or what? Right? Dirty, not small, dirty. Small comes under size. Then the third thing is size, where you mention whether something is small or big, tall or short. Then comes age, like when we talk about young, old, new, these words show the age of the noun. Comes next is the shape. So you can talk about any geometrical shape. It can be rectangular, it can be oval, circular, round. All these are covered under shapes. Then colors, so many colors, you know. Then comes the origin. By origin we mean from where has that noun come. If it has come from India, we say it's Indian. Something that has come from America, we say it's American. That is what we mean by origin. Next comes the material. What is something made of? So all the metals, all the fabrics, whatever material nouns we have studied, all those come under material. And then purpose. Purpose means what for is that noun used. Suppose you are sitting at a table, that is your study table. So what's the purpose of that table? Study. So study is the purpose there, right? Now how to remember these is a big deal because you cannot change the order. So let's learn one acronym here, children. Let us highlight the first letter, the initial sound of all these descriptions, and we are going to write them here. D, yes, say. O, perfect. A, S. Have you heard this word? Yes, that's a dosa. So we can stop and then we can continue. Dosa, go ahead. S, C, O, M, P. Perfect. This becomes a scomp, although it has no meaning. But then, yes, you can remember that. It has a sound. We can make it. So dosa scomp helps you in remembering this order. Right? Let's see how we do them through some example. Like is the article here, then wonderful is your opinion. You might feel something is wonderful or it is not. Then tiny is the size. Next comes is antique, that is the age. It's telling you about its age, how old it is. Then comes round, which is the shape. Next is white, which is color. There can be one word here which shows the origin. It's not here for this noun. And then you have the material, which is crystal. Again, you don't have any purpose here. It can be football, it can be basketball or anything, but the purpose has to be here if it is given. And finally comes the noun that is being described. So what order you follow? Article here means the determiner. It can be words showing possession also. So rather than saying article, we say determiner. That gives you D of dosa. So it's D, then comes opinion, then comes size, then comes age. So it's your dosa here. And then again S for shape, C for color. O is missing here. No worries. We are not writing the origin here. Then comes material M. And then again the purpose is missing here. That's fine, no problem. And then comes your noun. So dosa, scomp followed by your noun gives you the order of adjectives. Let's see another one. Huge is size, Spanish origin, and then material is copper. Now what you see, before material we have used origin, all others are not here, right? After determiner, we do not have the opinion here, we have the size. Then nothing concerned to its age or shape or color. Then we got the origin here, which is Spanish. Then we have the material here, which is copper. And again, the purpose is not given. So we can have noun after this, right? So what we mean to say is, it's not that all the dosa scomp features will be there in the adjectives given. There can be any number of adjectives, but you have to follow this order, right? I hope this is clear to you. Okay. So based on that, let's complete the sentences using adjectives in correct order given in the brackets. So we have the order here and we will just do it using dosa scomp. My brother lives in a dash house. Now how is the house? Ancient gives you its age. So we will just write here to get to the perfect order. Age. Lovely. What is lovely? It is your opinion about it. So this is your opinion. Then brick. What is brick? That is a material. Okay, so we will write M here. And gigantic means very big. So that gives you the size. Yes. Now let us order them. D, determiner is not there. O is opinion. It is here. So we will start with opinion, which gives you lovely. S gives you size. So we will say gigantic after this. Size. Then A is age. You'll give ancient. And then finally will come your material, brick. So your sentence with the perfect order of adjectives becomes my brother lives in, see is already given here, that is your determiner. So a lovely gigantic ancient brick house. This is how you are going to order. Let's do another one. Rest two you'll be doing yourself. So which one should we pick? Okay, let's do second one. I bought a dash tie. So long gives you the size. Very good. Silk gives you the material. Very good. Beautiful gives you the opinion. Perfect. Blue gives you the color. And Italian gives you the origin. Very good. So let's just order them. D is not already written here. Then O gives you opinion. That is beautiful. Do you have the size here? Yes, that gives you long. Age is given? No. Let's come to S again. Is the shape given? No. Is the color given? Yes. So it will be blue here. Blue. Then origin, is it given? Yes, Italian. Is the material given? Yes, silk. Is the purpose also given? No. So these five we have ordered like I bought a beautiful long blue Italian silk tie. Got it? Easy to remember now with using dosas com? Well, so I hope you can do the rest too. And the smiles show the confidence and that you are going to love doing it yourself. Very nice, students. Yes, coming to next is formation of adjectives. Formation of adjectives is we can form adjectives from the nouns, we can form them from the verbs, we can form them from other adjectives also. So what are those? From nouns, how do you form this adjectives? We can just use some prefix or suffix and we can make adjectives, right? So when you have to make from nouns, you just give it a suffix like lyric becomes lyrical, scene becomes scenic. What we are adding here is al, here we are adding ic. Then rain becomes, you are adding y, rainy. Table become tabular, nature becomes natural. So we are making a slight change also in spelling before adding AR or AL. Then thought becomes thoughtful. So you are adding full to it, just like in beauty you get beautiful. Coming to next, from verbs, how do you get? Inform can be no, not information. That itself is another noun. Inform gives you informative, right? Yes. Then love becomes lovely, lovable, both are correct. Lovely and lovable. Even loving is also an adjective. Comfort, comfortable, expect, expectant. It can even be expected, which is again the participle form. Produce becomes productive, agree becomes agreeable, right? Then we can have from adjectives also like economic itself is an adjective, it becomes economical. Alternate becomes alternative, whole becomes wholesome, red becomes reddish. So these are already adjectives, we are getting new adjectives out of them. True becomes truthful, magic becomes magical, excess becomes excessive, and life becomes lively. So these are the new adjectives from the given adjectives. Now adjectives can also be formed from other words by changing some letters of the original word. And like we have ardor, it becomes ardent, right? So there can be a change in spelling also that we will just come across words like that. So you have an exercise here, form adjectives from the nouns given below and form adjectives from the given verb. So can we do this? Okay, let's do one or two here. Adventure is a noun. Very good. So you all like adventurous trips, adventurous. E is removed and we add OUS to it, right? Coming to next, let's do for center. What will it be? Yes, that gives you central. Right? So you know how to do them. Caution. Okay, caution gives you cautious. CAUTIOUS. Be cautious. Right? So this gives you caution, gives you cautious. Any other doubt? So rest three you can do. Okay, let's move to the next. Form adjectives from the following verbs. Collect. That is collective. Very good. Next, enjoy, enjoyable. Okay. Hate, hated. Good. So the rest three, I think you can do yourself. So I leave this to you for practice and your brain scratching also. Still more to learn in adjectives and we'll be looking ahead for the same topic in the next session. Till then, happy learning and keep looking for the new words in dictionary. See you children. God bless you.